sticking to her legs, like she was swimming, not running. Her arm hanging from her shoulder was so heavy. She knew that was the gun, but she couldn't feel it in her hand. It was as if in one sudden move, lurching forward, wrenching away, Francie had become someone else, another girl entirely, maybe not even a child, a stranger. Was it possible to split in two? To float above herself, like watching another person? Floating and watching, floating and watching. She had no pity, only curiosity for this other girl, running, running, running. The girl, the other Francie, was a pretty good runner, but her feet were tangled in sagging cuffs, flapping sneakers, and she couldn't see so well, overgrown bangs, hair in her eyes. Her heart was going to hammer through her throat. The floating Francie could watch and wonder, without having to feel the crackle of fear, its electrical snap. The terrible thing that it seemed they had all been waiting for, silently, numbly, almost expecting, had happened, suddenly and all at once. Now, she had to run. There was no other choice but to hide and to run and to hide. It was like playing a game, but the game had no rules. It's okay, she told herself, watching from above. It's okay, because you've got the gun now. You've got the gun, not him. But she didn't want the gun. A lot of things were going wrong. The hot June afternoon, the tangling jeans, the neighborhood behind the school that she didn't know at all, with streets all hushed and grand and empty, smooth paved blackness turning round and round, as if to confuse her. She ran like a rat dropped into a maze. The gun. She forced herself to feel it in her hand, to wrap her buzzing fingers around it, tightly enough not to drop it by accident. It looked small, but it was heavy. Blunt-nosed, a snout like an angry little animal, one you could not make friends with or adopt or bring home, no matter how you tried. But Francie wasn't running home. She wasn't running anywhere, just away. The thought was almost enough to break her apart entirely. The floating Francie imagined what it would look like if the Francie who was running, hot and red and lost, down the middle of a silent street, was to shatter, break into all her parts. An arm, a leg, and then a kneecap, a toe, and into smaller and smaller bits, until she was nothing at all, invisible, scattered like dust. But that Francie did not shatter, did not stop, not quit. She heard the sound of a car or a truck turning into the street behind her, but she didn't look back, not even a glance. To look back would be the end, and this was not the end, not the end of